The government of Jamaica has secured a US $6.7 billion recovery package. Welcome back to Building Wealth with Wisdom. I'm your host, Adrian Adman, CEO and founder of Wisdom Finance Solutions. Today, we're taking a closer look at Jamaica's massive US $6.7 billion recovery package following Hurricane Melissa. What it means for your daily life, your financial future, and an important question many people are asking: does the government of Jamaica actually have the capacity to spend and manage this money efficiently? Let's get into it. Hurricane Melissa caused an estimated US $8.8 billion in damages across housing, infrastructure, agriculture, schools, hospitals, churches, and major economic sectors. Thankfully, Jamaica's disaster financing systems were triggered quickly, freeing up about US $662 million in early response funding to begin stabilization and relief. Then, on December 1st, 2025, 5 major development partners and global financial institutions jointly announced a comprehensive 3-year recovery package of up to US $6.7 billion. While the full terms are still to be finalized, the announcement highlighted a unified commitment to support Jamaica with a mix of emergency preparedness financing, sovereign or country financing, grant funding, private sector investment, climate resilience support. This is one of the largest coordinated financing packages Jamaica has ever received. But what are the potential priority areas for reconstruction? Based on the early damage assessment, Jamaica's major reconstruction priorities could include 1. Infrastructure and social services such as housing, roads and bridges, drainage systems, hospitals and health centers, schools, churches, and the digital infrastructure. Then, of course, there is the economic sectors. Agriculture took a beating, and so you're looking at agriculture recovery and modernization, tourism resilience upgrades, and supply chain strengthening. And with climate change projected to continually impact countries like Jamaica, given Jamaica's vulnerability, our coastline protection can't be limited to the hardest hit parishes. It must be a nationwide priority. Now, can the government spend the money effectively? This question is front and center, and for good reason. Jamaica has not had to mobilize funding at this scale in recent years, and concerns already exist about the pace of government spending, especially on infrastructure. Now, in its October 2025 Fiscal Performance Report, the Independent Fiscal Commission (IFC) highlighted that only $20.1 billion in capital spending has been achieved during the first quarter of the financial year versus a budget of $40.5 billion. A big part of that was the shortfall and capital projects of $9.8 billion. Now, capital projects include things like roads, bridges, buildings, major public works, and large software platforms. These projects require planning, engineering, procurement, and oversight, and chronic delays can slow economic growth and, in this case, slow the rebuilding and recovery efforts. This is why the government's capacity to execute matters now more than ever. So, what does this mean for you? If the funds are managed well, consumers could see real benefits, such as faster restoration of essential services. We're talking about roads, bridges, electricity, water supply, schools, and hospitals. They could actually be restored much quicker. But we could also see more job opportunities, and in areas such as construction, logistics, engineering, transportation, agriculture, and community rebuilding. And if the funds are managed properly, there will be greater support for vulnerable households. And there are a lot of families which have been impacted in this hurricane crisis who will need cash transfers, who will need home repair support, and community rebuilding initiatives may be expanded. In all of this, it's about reducing future disaster losses, which help protect households' finances and business continuity. So, what must the government do differently? To ensure efficient and effective execution of the US $6.7 billion package, 3 areas are crucial. Number one, there needs to be transparency in how these public funds will be spent. So the public should be able to see the list of approved projects, who is responsible for implementation, timelines and milestones, the actual spend versus budget, and the completion status of the project. Public transparency reduces waste, delays, and cost overruns. The second thing that is crucial is digitization of the process. Now, if we have digital procurement, digital permitting, and real-time project dashboards, this can accelerate the delivery. It can reduce bureaucratic bottlenecks and improve monitoring and accountability. The third thing that government can do is strengthen the oversight and governance. Now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness recently announced the creation of the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA. This is a central agency to coordinate the recovery efforts. Now, if executed effectively, NARA could improve project management. It could strengthen oversight, reduce duplication, speed up reconstruction timelines, right? So we're talking about transparency, digitization, and strengthening the oversight and governance systems. Now, Jamaica's leaders are expected to meet with the international partners to finalize the implementation plans, and we await further details on the financial structure. Thanks for listening to Building Wealth with Wisdom. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights that protect your finances and prepare you for the future. Until next time, walk good, stay wise, and build wealth with purpose. See you in the next episode.